There's a lot of talk about criminal justice reform out at the state capitol these days, but there is little money to back it. News 9's Aaron Brilbeck covering the Capitol for us tonight. Aaron?
Yeah, Governor Kevin Stitt placed criminal justice reform high on his list of priorities, but looking at his budget proposal, he isn't putting your money where his mouth is. The Department of Corrections is asking the state for an additional $72 million for employee raises. Corrections officers start at just $13.74 an hour.
Our staffing for our Northfork facility in Sayre is at 38%. We have 19 COs who are watching after 2,200 inmates. We must have more COs.
But the DOC says if it can't offer competitive pay, it can't draw good officers. The governor's proposed budget falls short of that $72 million request, offering instead just $7 million more. The Department of Corrections says it needs more than that to focus on addiction treatment and job skills training for inmates.
We have to make a choice. Are we going to allow them to continue to be the person they are now, which got them into prison, or are we going to make them better citizens by teaching them a trade, by getting them off of drugs and alcohol and any other addiction? We believe we have that duty to make better citizens of these people.
The executive budget does include $11.6 million for pardon and parole, recovery, and diversion programs.
We think this is a great foundation, but it's important that we remember that we're going to have to build upon the monies that have been designated so far.
But Chris Steele of Oklahomans for Criminal Justice Reform says more money is needed, especially for drug treatment. Steele says it costs $22,000 per year to incarcerate nonviolent offenders and only $5,000 to treat them.
Do we really want to continue to spend $22,000 a year for failure, or would we rather spend $5,000 a year for success?
Now, Steele says that $11.6 million will go a long way toward offering drug and alcohol treatment in offenders' own communities where they have a greater chance of success. But as more offenders are released, Steele says more money will be needed for that treatment. Live at the state capitol, Aaron Brilbeck, Oklahoma's own News.